This is how you know these chicken strips are good. What do you think?
More.
You want more? You like that? Is that good?
Say more.
Is that good?
What are you eating?
What are you eating? Eating some of those chicken strips?
Yeah.
They delicious?
Yeah.
She really likes them. She's just always displeased. There's nothing on this earth
Bubbles.
that can please this child.
She loves bubbles.
What?
You want to make the recipe?
You want to make something?
You want to make the chicken? Bok bok. Is that chicken?
What does the chicken say?
Baba.
And we're back with another video. We have a new recipe.
Come here.
So as you can tell, tonight is Friday night family night, and I'm doing chicken strips, and we got the kids. They're running around, so if you hear anything, it's just how we do life here. It's our family, so that's okay. It's all right. It's what we do. So I'm not gonna get too crazy. Chicken strips, super simple. Kids love them, and we can do this fairly quickly. If you like them spicy, I gotcha. If you like them regular, I gotcha. And this is something we don't have like exact measurements for because you're seasoning it to taste. Although we do take our panko breadcrumbs and we crush them up a little bit more. We take the panko and we crush it. So it's more dusty, I guess. And then we add our homemade Italian seasoning to it. So we end up with an Italian style panko breadcrumb, which is nice. And then we're just gonna add a few other ingredients. And again, this is all to taste, so no like exact measurements on how this goes. Without further ado, I have 3 chicken breasts. I'm gonna cut them up into chicken strip sizes. Then, from there, I will go ahead and split it in half. And I'll use half of the chicken breast for regular and the other half for spicy because I like spicy, but I'm using the same hot sauce that we use for our buffalo style meatballs and buffalo hot wings. And so that's what I'm using to make it spicy. If you want that recipe, the link is in the description below. Let's go ahead and cut our chicken up into strips. I'm gonna cut these in half. These are organic chicken breasts that we got from Costco. And I'm not doing big strips because I need them to fit in the air fryer and I want them to sit well. So I'm just gonna do size, good size, but you know, something that the kids can pick up and eat. And it's okay if you get a little piece, it's just a chicken nugget. So I'm gonna do half of them this way. I'm gonna do the regular chicken breast first, or the non-spicy, the regular chicken strips, and then I will do the spicy one second, so that way they stay in this way. And let's go ahead and cut it down like so. Get some longer ones. These might not fare too well. All right, so those are cut up. I'm gonna go ahead and just cut these since I have my knife and board out and I don't want to have to keep going back and forth. I'm just trimming off any fat as I go along because we don't need that. That looks good. All right, save those. Wash my hands. Now that I have the chicken cut up, I'm gonna go ahead and start to preheat my air fryer, 400 degrees for 5 minutes while I season everything. And this is gonna go fairly quickly, mainly because you're doing like 5 or 6 minutes one side, you flip it and do 5 or 6 minutes the other side. You'll know, depends on your air fryer, depends how much you're filling the basket. So I'll know once I filled my basket how long I'm gonna cook this stuff. So again, like I said, there's no real recipe or exact measurements. I do everything really just to taste. So I'm gonna do, or season it to taste, I'm gonna go ahead and I like to do my olive oil first. And for this amount of chicken, I might do like a tablespoon of olive oil. And this just helps everything to get coated. I'm just gonna toss it with these tongs. I like to coat it in the olive oil first, get it all in there. And then I'll do salt, pepper. The panko has very little salt, so I like to kind of just season this here. A little bit of salt. Pepper. I'm going to add some garlic. Garlic powder. I'm going to add some paprika because it's going to be an air fryer and I want it to have some color. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and add some of my panko style breadcrumbs, and I'm just doing this, I'm going to toss it in here, or my Italian style panko breadcrumbs. And this is going to help coat it, just enough to see that it's getting coated. And then also I'll use some Parmesan cheese, and I like this brand. Unfortunately, I'm having a hard time finding it, so just depends. And I just do a couple tablespoons of this really in there. And that's it. The only difference between this and the spicy ones is I usually will toss in some of the hot sauce with that. So all I'm going to do is just toss these around, get them coated, and then you just look at it and you decide like, hey, it needs a little more of something or another, and you can add it in. Just keep going. You might think it's not sticking or something, but it does. You just rub it into the breadcrumbs or the panko and get it so that it's coated in there. It's fine if you see spots that need a little something. I'll usually just, I do spritz it sometimes with some olive oil, give it a little extra coating to stick to. I don't know, it just seems to help for some reason. And then after I do that, just toss it a little bit. So the thing I like about it is it's lightly breaded, so it's not too heavy. I know people like chicken strips to be all like heavily breaded, but we like the flavor of the chicken, and we like the flavor of the Italian seasoning and, you know, the salt, pepper, garlic, and it just kind of comes out on its own. You don't need a lot of breading for that. So air fryer is almost done preheating. It's done preheating. I use avocado oil to just spritz the sides and everything, keep it from sticking. I'm gonna go ahead and lay in my chicken strips. And again, this is all depending on how many you have. Will depend on the length or how long you're cooking it and all of that good stuff. They say not to let it touch, but I'm just gonna go ahead and try to get as many in here as I possibly can. I'm hoping I could get all of it. I should have gotten my big air fryer out and use that. I have one. Nah, I'm not gonna overcrowd it. Don't want to overdo it. I want it to cook properly. And so that's it. I've laid them all in there. I'm gonna spritz them with some olive oil. Throw them in. 400 degrees. And I'm gonna do this one for 6 minutes. So after 6 minutes, we'll check it, and then I will flip them and do it another 6 to 7 minutes since I have the whole pan full, or the whole basket full. So we'll be back. It has been 6 minutes. Air fryer's going off. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out. And you can see just how golden brown they're already becoming. And this, and the light breading, everything like that. I'm gonna go ahead and flip these. Another spritz with olive oil. Back in. I'm gonna do this for 7 minutes. We'll be back in 7 minutes, and until then, enjoy a glass of wine. The 7 minutes are up. Our chicken strips are done. As you can see, I'm over here getting everything ready to stage a photo because we gotta eat, but it also has to go on our blog. And I just want to show you, look how golden crispy those came out to be. I'm gonna go ahead and plate these so you can see. This one's for me. Put it there. So, I'm eating these little nuggets and holy cow, they're hot, but has a crunchiness to it. Look at these chicken strips. They are delicious. I am going to take a picture.
Oh, are you recording?
Just so you know. I know we just took pictures and everything, but I couldn't wait. They're still juicy, inside cooked all the way through. These are super simple, easy to make. Next, we're gonna work on doing the spicy wings or spicy chicken strips. We'll get to that. So I've been doing the regular chicken strips. I have the last one going now. It's time to work on the spicy chicken strips. And basically it's all the same stuff. I'm going to use a little bit less olive oil because I'm adding in the hot sauce. And so I'm just going to take my strips that we cut and distribute these. Just a little bit of half a tablespoon maybe. Then I'm going to add in this hot sauce. This is, if you don't have this recipe, you need to get it. It is delicious. I'm just going to do it enough to add some spiciness to it. There we go. And go ahead and do some garlic. Some salt. And pepper. And this one I'm not going to add any of the paprika because the hot sauce gives it that reddish color. So I don't need that for this one. And I'm going to add my breadcrumbs. Well, I say breadcrumbs, it's really panko with Italian seasoning, and again, just toss all of this, mix it up. While this last chicken strip is cooking, and these are marinating in the hot sauce, it gives me an opportunity to clean up, and that's what I'm gonna do. So we'll be back when these are ready to hit the air fryer. Our spicy wings are ready to go in. I have preheated my air fryer. It looks dirty because I have been cooking chicken strips. And did I say wings? I meant chicken strips. Anyways, I'm gonna try to load this up. I have a little guest with me here. That is perfectly fine.
What are you doing?
Going to spritz these. It's the same. 400 degrees, 6 minutes this side, and then I'll flip it and do 400 degrees, 6 to 7 minutes on the other side. We don't stop for nothing. We're gonna keep recording. Even though the little one is crying.
She wants more than chicken strips.
She needs a chicken. We'll give her the spicy ones. That'll change her outlook on life. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and flip these. Seven minutes more, or until the screams die down. The spicy chicken strips are done. At least the first batch is done, and I'm gonna pull these out. You can see right there how delicious they have turned out. I'm gonna go ahead and plate these on this blue bowl. Now I'm gonna tell you, you don't want to mix these up. These have a little kick to them. So don't get overzealous because I've used the hot sauce that we make. Here we go, spicy chicken strips. Look at these delicious bad boys. And they have a wonderful kick to them. We used our hot sauce that we use for our meatballs. We used the hot sauce that we used for our hot wings. You should let these rest, but we love that hot sauce, and this is delicious. Oh my, this is a whole other level of goodness. So if you like them spicy, this is the way to do it. Anyways, like and subscribe for more videos, more cuteness, more recipes, more voices behind the camera. Just like and subscribe. We'll keep putting content out. In the comments below, just say if you've tried this, you like it, or maybe what you've done differently. We're open to ideas and suggestions. Hope you enjoy this. Until next time, stay spicy. 7 minutes more, or until the screams die down. 3 blinks for help.
Help you? I'm over here with the kids.
The spicy strips. Oh, it sounds so bad.
Oh, it does.
It's like
No.